Ever wondered why octopuses and squids look so similar yet behave in completely different ways? At their core, these animals share the same cephalopod roots, but evolution shaped them for very different lives. One built for intelligence and stealth, the other for speed and coordination. Let's dive into the science behind this ocean mystery and uncover the real difference between octopus and squid, right here on History of Simple Things. Octopuses and squids both belong to a group called cephalopods, which also includes cuttlefish and nautiluses. The name cephalopod literally means head foot, which makes sense when your arms are attached directly to your head. They share some impressive traits: advanced nervous systems, excellent vision, jet propulsion, color-changing skin, and ink for defense. But evolution pushed them in different directions. You can think of octopuses as solitary problem solvers, while squids are more like speed-focused team players of the open ocean. When it comes to intelligence, octopuses are in a league of their own. They're widely considered the smartest invertebrates on Earth. Octopuses can solve puzzles, open jars, escape tanks, recognize individual humans, and even use simple tools. About half of their neurons are located in their arms, meaning each arm can sense and react independently. It's less like one brain controlling 8 limbs and more like 8 semi-autonomous assistants reporting back to a central command. Squids, while not unintelligent, don't show the same problem-solving abilities. Their intelligence is more streamlined, focused on coordination, speed, and survival rather than experimentation or curiosity. In short, octopuses think, squids react. Squids are built for speed. Their bodies are long and torpedo-shaped, with fins that help stabilize movement. They use jet propulsion to shoot through open water and are among the fastest invertebrates in the ocean. Octopuses, on the other hand, are stealth experts. They crawl along the seafloor using their arms, squeezing into crevices, hiding in coral, and blending into their surroundings. While they can jet away in emergencies, it's not their preferred method of travel. If squids are underwater sprinters, octopuses are tactical ninjas. Here's a key anatomical difference that often gets overlooked. Octopuses have 8 arms, all covered with suckers along their entire length. These arms are flexible, muscular, and incredibly sensitive, allowing precise manipulation that rivals human hands. Squids have 10 limbs, 8 arms plus 2 longer tentacles. Those tentacles are specialized for grabbing prey at a distance and pulling it toward the arms. Unlike octopus arms, squid tentacles usually only have suckers at the tips. So if you see a cephalopod with 2 extra long grabby limbs, it's a squid. Octopuses are completely boneless, no shell, no internal support. That's why they can squeeze through openings as small as their beak, the only hard part of their body. Squids, however, have an internal structure called a pen or gladius. It's a thin, flexible rod made of chitin that provides support and helps maintain their streamlined shape. This internal backbone is one reason squids are better suited for fast, open-water swimming. This structural difference alone explains a lot about how each animal lives and moves. Both octopuses and squids can change color, but octopuses take it to another level. Octopuses can alter not only color but also texture, creating bumps, spikes, or smooth surfaces to match rocks, sand, or coral. Some species can imitate other animals entirely, like sea snakes or lionfish. Squids can change color quickly too, often flashing patterns to communicate with each other or confuse predators. But their camouflage is usually more about signaling than disguise. Octopus camouflage is about hiding. Squid color change is about communication. Octopuses are mostly solitary. They interact with others primarily to mate, and sometimes that interaction doesn't end well. Some species even show cannibalistic behavior. Squids, on the other hand, are often social. Many species live and hunt in schools, coordinating movement and flashing colors to stay together. This group behavior provides protection and increases hunting success in open water. Think of octopuses as introverts with trust issues, and squids as extroverts who thrive in numbers. Octopuses are ambush predators. They stalk prey along the ocean floor using camouflage and patience. When the moment is right, they pounce, pulling prey toward their beak and injecting venom to immobilize it. Squids are pursuit hunters. They chase fish and crustaceans in open water, grabbing them with their long tentacles before tearing them apart with sharp beaks. Different environments demand different strategies, and each animal is perfectly adapted to its own. Both octopuses and squids live surprisingly short lives. Most species only live 1 to 2 years. Octopus reproduction is particularly intense. Males often die shortly after mating, and females guard their eggs obsessively, sometimes for months, without eating. Once the eggs hatch, the female usually dies as well. Squids also die after spawning, but the process is less drawn out. Many species release eggs in large numbers, often in communal spawning events. Both animals use ink as a defense mechanism, but they deploy it differently. Octopuses often release ink clouds to create a visual smokescreen, then quietly slip away in a different direction. Squids sometimes form ink decoys, blobs shaped like their own bodies, to confuse predators while they escape at high speed. Same weapon, different tactics. So why do octopuses and squids get mixed up so often? They share a general body plan, live in the same environment, and appear in similar contexts, documentaries, aquariums, and seafood menus, but once you know what to look for, the differences become obvious. Arms versus tentacles, speed versus stealth, social versus solitary, structure versus flexibility. They're not interchangeable, they're specialized. So the next time you see an octopus and a squid lumped together as basically the same, you'll know better. One is a solitary genius who bends the rules of biology. The other is a high-speed hunter built for the open ocean. Different tools, different minds, same incredible family. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.